Testing.
Welcome to Ridley Sports Complex in Columbia. This is Landon Seacrest along with Drake Pugh on the boards, coming at you from the Front Porch Sports Network, broadcasting Whitthorne Middle School, hosting Page tonight. Both teams are preparing to run out, and we're getting a national anthem here soon. Excited to bring you some Tuesday night lights here in Columbia.
Absolutely, Landon. It's going to be a great game. Two undefeated teams, and we got two major football counties in the state of Tennessee, Murray and Williamson County. I personally am an alumni of Page Middle and Page High. I was class of 2016 Page Middle and class of 2020 Page High. So this is kind of a walk down memory lane for me, even though I didn't play football. But yeah, this should be a great game, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. Two well-known football counties, Williamson County, Murray County. Front Porch Sports Network, we cover the public schools. We know the firepower that they can come with. But we know what Williamson County can come with, too, and these are two feeder middle schools. So I think it'll be a great, great outing on this Tuesday night.
Absolutely. You know, Williamson County's got a lot of great football teams. Page High is one of them. They've had a great several years. I remember when they weren't doing so good, and when I was about a freshman and sophomore, but they gradually went up through the ladder into success. And, you know, we got other great teams out there such as Independence, and then you get on up north, you've got Brentwood and those schools.
Yep. So I think we're going to take a break here for the anthem. We'll come back at you with the kickoff.
All
right. At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful national anthem. And they are fixing to do the run-in for Page. They're all lining up, all the players are lining up, getting ready for their grand entrance.
As we mentioned, this is not a traditional home game for the Whitthorne Tigers, usually playing their home games at the Lindsey Nelson Stadium, home of the Columbia Central Lions. But this is a Tuesday night football game as opposed to a Thursday night football game, as the Page Panthers take the field here at Ridley Sports Complex. Whitthorne playing in an unfamiliar place, but hoping for a familiar result, as the Panthers will be as well. Two undefeated teams here, Drake.
Absolutely. I mean, only one will stay that way after tonight.
Yeah, the Page. Which Page? What's your mascot?
Panthers. And we've got over here Whitthorne is getting ready to line up to make their grand entrance as well.
Whitthorne has their cheerleaders here. The band here looks like a solid home crowd here as well.
And the band under the direction of Cord Martin.
As the captains are going out for each team at midfield for the coin toss.
And ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any camera issues tonight.
The Whitthorne Tigers are in purple tonight, and the visiting Page Panthers are in white with gold bottoms.
It looks like the ref just may have given them the coin.
Important border battle here. You know, some animosity potentially between these two teams. Visiting from Arno Road is Page, and, you know, the hometown team, one of the best middle school teams in the area, Whitthorne.
Here they go, folks.
Kickoff on Tuesday Night Lights is coming soon, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Front Porch Sports Network. This broadcast is brought to you by CPWS.
Now, Landon, do you know Whitthorne Tigers' history, like with their past seasons, how they've done?
Perennial powerhouse at the middle school level in Murray County. Over the past couple of years, always been in contention for that county championship. In contention yet again this year. Facing a team that's not necessarily a county rival, but in Page, a team that can get them prepared for the Mount Pleasants and the Battle Creeks that they still have coming up.
Absolutely. Oh, looks like they had a false start. Here they come.
And Whitthorne taking the field.
And the band plays on.
WMS, the Tiger flag and the American flag, and the Tigers from Whitthorne are ready to kick this ball off and get it started. Drake, are you ready?
I am ready, Landon. Are you ready?
I am excited. Front Porch Sports Network bringing it to you live here. Ridley Sports Complex in Columbia. We are excited to be here.
It's going to be one heck of a game tonight.
The Panthers will take the field on offense first, hoping to establish some early momentum. Away game for them. So they're facing a very good team in Whitthorne. They're hoping to get some momentum early, I would hope, Drake.
Absolutely. I hope they do. And, you know, it's kind of crazy. It's an away game for both teams.
Yes, it is. I think at the higher level, you know, you've got teams that play in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and in Atlanta and the SEC Championship, and neutral site games is what the name I'm looking for, neutral site games.
Or you got like the NFL where they're playing in like Brazil.
Or Ireland. Or London. You know, this is not quite that, but Murray County-wise, this is the best we can get right here. Best venue.
And he caught it.
Fielded by the Page returner. Got a decent return, about 12 yards.
Grayson Barker with the kick. Page returns the kick to the 30-yard line. Now the first continues.
Page will start off at the 30. Their first offensive drive of the day. Now, I know Whitthorne can fly around a little bit on defense, so we'll see how hyped they are and see if there's any visiting jitters for Page.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, speaking of SEC and NFL, tonight we may very well be looking at some future SEC and NFL players. You never know.
That is exactly right. We've got 2 feeder middle school programs for the bigger schools in the counties, Williamson County and Murray County, as Page, the running back, takes the handoff and goes for about 15 yards right off the bat. Drake, that's a great way to start it.
Yes, it is. And someone brought a train horn with them.
We've got a train horn.
And a car horn.
The Panthers have got a first down. It looks like things are cranking up very fast here. Page would want a start like that, getting a good run on the ground early.
Absolutely.
They can establish the ground game. That can open up the pass game later.
Absolutely.
The Panthers are ready for their next snap. Looks like it'll be another run out to the right, and it looks like it's another first down, Drake.
Wow.
That's 2 in a row for the Panthers.
Wow. That's incredible. They're doing great so far tonight, and the game's just started.
Yeah, I think that's a good sign for a visiting team. Offensive coordinator has got to be happy. You get positive yardage on the first 2 plays.
Absolutely. And folks, we've got about a little under 7 minutes left in the game. Our stream clock will not be running much tonight, but we will be updating you on the time throughout the game.
Page looking for their, well, they didn't give them a first down on that, Drake. They gave them 9 yards. So they'll go for another first down here. Will it be another run play? Yes, it will. Whitthorne gets hands on him in the backfield, and it looks like that'll be at least a 1-yard loss for the Panthers right there.
Oh, wow. So about a 1st and 9.
Harry Owens with the first contact, and Steve Harden on the tackle.
Looks like I think maybe Steve Harden on the tackle for Whitthorne right there. It'll be 3rd down after losing yards for the Panthers right there. Page looking not to go 3 and out after starting off. They've got 2 wings in the backfield here. Maybe a diversion in the run incoming. We'll see.
Oh.
Going with a hard count. Looks like they're changing up the play here, Drake. What do you think is coming right here?
I really don't know. But I could definitely see them, making a run around. Oh, here they go.
Wing motion, and he stopped in the backfield.
Oh,
huge
wow.
loss, and he's slung to the ground. That's what Whitthorne wants right there.
Absolutely.
After 2 first downs, it looked like on the ground, Tez Johnson in the backfield, for Whitthorne. That's how you get your defense off the field. You get your offense ready. Punt coming for the Page Panthers.
Wow. Talk about a change of events.
Yeah, it looked like Page may run down the field.
Yeah.
Quite literally, but Tez Johnson had other plans. Got 2 returners back for Whitthorne on this punt here.
Oh.
Rugby-style punt out to the right. And
Oh.
It's fielded. And it's fielded and it's dropped and recovered by the Panthers in scoring position.
Wow.
Now that is a momentum swing that the Tigers don't want. You get a big sack in the backfield, lost play, and then you turn over when you're about to get on offense.
Definitely a play Page would have wanted, though. That's an incredible return.
Now Page is in scoring position.
They are.
He might keep it on the ground here going into the end zone. I look for them to go very quickly on this first down. Looks like it's a easy gain. And they're in position, not too far to go. They've got some wings in the backfield again, Drake. It might be a similar run play coming.
It might be.
That same right wing is coming. He buffers, stutters, and it looks like it's a play-action pass.
Oh,
and it's a touchdown reception.
Touchdown Page.
What a pass to the front pylon. And the Page Panthers are the first to score here at Ridley Sports Complex in Columbia. What a turn of events, Drake.
What a turn of events. I thought Whitthorne had it.
That's what you do, though. You You go for the score right after the turnover. One play after, they're already in the end zone, and now they're ready to kick a field goal, go up 7-0, get the momentum back on their side.
Yeah. You know, I think I figured out what they're using. Duck calls out here is what they're doing.
We have fans in the stands from both schools. It looks like a decent crowd out here, Drake.
And they're all on one set of bleachers tonight.
Yeah, one set of bleachers on the Whitthorne side on the broadcast. If you can see it, there's
and
one
it's
set.
good.
Page up 7-0 here.
But, yeah, both sides have a great fan base tonight.
Yes. So Whitthorne will hope to respond on their next offensive drive. Well, their first offensive drive of the night. They've got to get something going here. I would hope nobody wants a turnover, especially in the way that they got it.
Yeah, and especially right after the game started.
Yeah, with a muff punt inside your own 10-yard line, and you give the ball to the visiting team that just got some negative plays. I think we have a turning point here in the first quarter already. Whitthorne should come out aggressive and look to punch back, fight back against these visiting Page Panthers. Hey, check out our sponsors in the top right corner of the stream if you're watching. We are so thankful here at the Front Porch Sports Network for all of the sponsors that help us along the way. If you would like to become a sponsor and partner with us here at the Front Porch Sports Network, please reach out to us.
And it looks like Page is going to be kicking off here.
Yep, the Tigers are ready to return. They've got 3 players back with 1 main returner. Looks like it's a pooch-style kick to the second level, and it's fielded easily. It'll be right around the 37, 38-yard line or so for the Whitthorne Tigers. So this is Whitthorne's first drive, Drake. What would you say to a team that's getting on their first drive in a game like this where they've already kind of gotten hit in the mouth by a visiting squad?
I'd say just keep it up. Just, come back and fight hard. Use those same maneuvers because they can definitely get this thing back. It's the night, as many would say, we've only just begun.
Yeah, I agree. And the handoff to the running back, and
wow.
he's rounded up after about a 1.5-yard gain. Stopped by a host of Page Panthers. Whitthorne starting out on the ground just as Page did. Not the same result, but we'll see what comes in these next couple plays for the aggressiveness level of the Whitthorne Tigers.
Oh, yeah. And, I was saying earlier, Landon, this is definitely going to be interesting having both teams' fans on the same bleachers to see what will happen.
Definitely. As the Whitthorne Tigers are ready for their next snap. It's a run out to the left, number 2. Looks like Jakari Owens out to the left for Whitthorne. Looks about 3rd and 5 for the Whitthorne Tigers. If they don't get this, they'll get off the field. So I expect an aggressive play call, at least to the chains. I think that Whitthorne needs to really try hard here to stay on the field. They don't want to give the Page Panthers
Absolutely.
the ball back.
They need to keep this ball as long as they can have it.
Yeah.
See if they can run it in. And here we go.
And the Tigers keep it on the ground.
Wow.
And that's an easy first down. Easy first down. The Tigers are in Panther territory now.
Absolutely.
They're across the 50. Got both bands playing here, as Drake mentioned. There's a lot of energy already in this first quarter.
Absolutely, and we got both sets of cheerleaders going. The crowds are getting pepped up.
Whitthorne continues to keep it on the ground.
Oh, wow.
Looks like Adarius Booker is keeping it on the ground for the Whitthorne Tigers. Looks like it's 2nd and 1 for the Tigers.
Wow.
He was slicing and dicing through there. He
certainly
eluded a
was.
couple of Panthers on his way almost to the first down marker there, Drake.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely slicing and dicing is definitely the right terminology for that.
2nd and 1 here for the Tigers as they are on the prowl against the Panthers here in plus territory. And that they're keeping it on the ground yet again. And he stopped either. He stopped there as well. Jakari Owens for the Whitthorne Tigers. He doesn't pick up the first down. Looks like no gain right there. So this is another crucial 3rd down, Drake.
All right. Hopefully that we can press on from this right here. The cheerleaders are getting into it.
Yep, LETSGO, Tigers, Tigers, Tigers is what they're chanting as the Tigers try for the first down. Looks like he may have fallen forward over the marker, and the chains will move. First down, Whitthorne Tigers.
All right.
Up the middle for Whitthorne Tigers first down.
Whitthorne still trying here to get on the board as this first quarter ticks away.
We've only got about a minute and a half left in this quarter.
Whitthorne ready yet again to attack this Page defense here. Gotten some positive plays in a row, and they'll drop back for a pass, shot to the end zone. Good coverage, and the pass is broken up at the left pylon, the far pylon. That was a deep shot.
It was a deep shot for sure.
That was the first passing play of the game. Right there, aggressive.
Elijah Kerr comes up incomplete.
Keeps the secondary honest, those cornerbacks and safeties that can fall asleep. Elijah Kerr, quarterback for the Whitthorne Tigers, not afraid to show off the arm, Drake.
No, not at all. Looks like we got us some Smoke on the Water playing from the band.
The Whitthorne Tiger band egging on their Whitthorne Tiger players out here on the field as the Panthers say no, 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 no. As the Tigers keep it on the ground, 3 Panthers tackle in the backfield.
With 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
Now, will Whitthorne get a playoff here? I'm interested to see if they'll let it run out. Looks like they're going to be aggressive here and get one more playoff before the quarter expires.
Yeah, they got a little less than 15 seconds. Here
Elijah Kerr is going to drop back again. Looks like he's got 2 options, but he says no, and he's going to keep it. And he's taken down in, looks like that'll be a sack because he's behind the line of scrimmage as the first quarter ticks away. The Page Panthers are up 7-0. And here at the Ridley Sports Complex, they are the visiting team, as the Whitthorne Tigers technically are as well. But they've got the momentum here after the first quarter.
Absolutely.
So here on the Front Porch Sports Network, we'll be right back bringing you the second quarter. Page up 7-0 over Whitthorne.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable, local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
to the Front Porch Sports Network as Elijah Kerr starts off the second quarter with a deep shot to the end zone that is unsuccessful. On fourth down, took a shot to the end zone. And that's a TOD, turnover on downs, as the Whitthorne Tigers open the second quarter with a shot to the end zone to score, but they are unsuccessful. So we'll see Page again on offense.
Absolutely.
This broadcast on the Front Porch Sports Network is brought to you by CPWS. We're excited to be here at the Ridley Sports Complex in Southwest Columbia. It's technically where we are, Drake.
Yeah, we're out on the near the highway heading towards Mount Pleasant, not too far from Polk Memorial Gardens and St. John's Ashwood.
Wonderful scenes here, wonderful venue. As our visitors from Arno Road take the offensive side of the ball again, they've got trips to the right, little toss out to the right to the running back.
Oh, wow.
And he picks up a gain.
Whoa.
The ball is knocked out at the end, but the ball came out of bounds.
What, did you see him shove him down?
Yes. Very physical run right there by the Page running back. Looks like a pick up of about 7, 8. A very aggressive run, Drake.
Very aggressive run, absolutely.
The physicality is still there that we saw at the beginning of the game on the ground.
Absolutely. I mean, and he just yeeted that kid down. I mean.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to be ready as a defender.
Absolutely.
To take some of those hits, especially if you're playing a physical run team like the Page Panthers that we've seen so far tonight.
Well, Page has definitely been putting up a fight for us, for sure, so far.
The Panthers have got several receivers out, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and looks like a wing who's going in motion to the left and underneath handoff, and he's swallowed up by the Tigers in the backfield. That's 3 of them, 4 of them. Purple all the way around, the white and gold offender right there. That one was not successful for the Panthers.
But it's good for the Tigers.
So it's a third down here for Page. Obviously, they want to pick up the first down here, not give the ball back to Whitthorne and give them a chance to get on the board. But we'll see some diversity in Page's play calling as this game progresses. We've seen some different types of runs, some different motions, some confusing things from here from the press box. We don't know where the players are going, but that's a disguise for the defense, not good for Whitthorne. So we'll see what they cook up on this play here with 3 receivers to the left.
Absolutely.
And the quarterback is dropping back. Looks like he's finding a receiver for about 10 yards. And a first down, taken down by 3 purple jerseys. Now that looked like it was a crossing route right in front of the Whitthorne safety. Looks like he just stepped right in front of him, secured it right in time for the first down, Drake.
Yeah. I mean, that's got a 1st and 10.
Yep, the Page Panthers rolling right here on offense. Way to pick up the first down on that crucial third down, keeping Whitthorne's offense off the field.
Yeah.
Now, Page has got 4 wide receivers wide on this. This might be pass look for them. And the quarterback does drop back and do so, and he takes a shot. And that is an interception.
Yeah.
Whitthorne picks it up, INT, and he's swallowed up. But that's a good sign,
that's
Drake.
Incredible.
That's a good sign for the Whitthorne Tigers, getting a huge play on defense.
Absolutely. I mean, and I was just thinking to myself, like I said earlier, we've only just begun. So, I mean, here they are. This could be their big comeback right here. Huge
turning point. Obviously, you want to be aggressive.
Absolutely.
After those turnovers. So we'll see what Whitthorne does after that huge INT. Looks like it was a little bit of an aggressive call by Page to take another deep shot after the successful catch on third down earlier. But
you're getting a little cocky there.
Whitthorne says, no. We'll take that. And Whitthorne is cruising on offense right now. The purple side headed for the end zone, hopefully.
Oh, and I can tell you this, that player that made that interception, he's going to sleep good tonight.
He is. He'll sleep better if they find the end zone here, Drake.
Absolutely.
And they're keeping it on the ground. Just trying to slither through that Page defensive line. And he's not successful. We've got Jakari Owens and Darius Booker in the backfield for the Tigers, and they're trying to elude that 3 front there on the Page defense. They're trying to get past those big boys, Drake.
Yeah, And I mean, it's been quite a challenge so far for them tonight.
Yes, it has been.
Oh, no.
Oh, and the ball is out. Looks like a mishandled snap. And Elijah Kerr was able to fall on it for Whitthorne. That was almost a disaster.
That was
2 plays after the success of getting the ball back.
After a successful interception, that definitely could have been a disaster.
So it's 3rd and long here for the Tigers, just that quickly. So it looks like the Tigers are going to take their time here, find the right play. It's important that we haven't really seen any consistency yet. We want to see a play that is consistent, and we'll get the play and get the yards that they need to get them some momentum here.
Absolutely. I'm hoping they can just, get that steam in there, that fire.
Yep.
And just press forward. Uh-oh.
I agree. Looks like it's timeout by the Tigers here. This is the Front Porch Sports Network. I'm Landon Sechrist along with Drake Pugh here, giving you the call. Page Middle School versus Whitthorne. We'll be right back with you.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic, 3 common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Murray County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams, from youth programs, middle schools, and high schools. We know football builds men that make a
Welcome back here to Ridley Sports Complex in Columbia. Page Whitthorne. Elijah Kerr completes a pass, and he's tackled. The receiver is tackled in the backfield. Looks like number 9, Will Davis, on the reception, and he's corralled easily. No gain on the play. Tigers will face a 4th down here right after that timeout. Looking for a reception there, and they were just unsuccessful getting it out. Will Davis was unable to shake the Panther defender there. Whitthorne will punt here, Drake.
All right. Well, and maybe this will be what they need. Maybe they need a good punt to get them through this.
Yeah, this is a time where you can flip the field. Field positioning is a big thing, as well as, although you're trailing on the scoreboard, you can flip the field and get field position, then your defense holds. We'll see how this punt goes, though. Punt out to the right, and it is downed. It looks right at the 49-yard line for the Panthers. So they're already in Whitthorne territory after that punt, looks like, Drake.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we've only just begun. Maybe they'll get it back. And 2 undefeated teams up against each other. This is going to be one heck of a fight.
Yeah, it's not going to be over in the second quarter, and these teams know that. They know that they're going to have something to play for long into the 4th quarter of this ball game, because that's what you do when you play another good team, especially at a neutral site. You got fans in the stands as well from both teams.
Absolutely. And, it's going to be a heck of a fight for both teams, not just Whitthorne.
As Page is back on offense, keeping the passing game going, and he gets it out to the right. What a block there. Great reception on that 1st down play by the Page receiver. Great pass by the quarterback. Looks like they're getting the game through the air growing. We saw at the beginning of the game that they were easy on the ground with the run game, and now they're getting some passes, getting the receivers involved, Drake.
Yeah. And, like I said, just one heck of a fight.
So the Panthers are here, and they've got four wide receivers. They might be showing pass again. They might be going guns a-blazing with this passing game. The quarterback is very aggressive. Looks like he's got an arm as well, very talented. Looks like the receivers are capable as well. They might put this one through the air as well. He drops back, looking to the end zone. That looks like a touchdown.
That is a touchdown.
That looks like a touchdown grab down the seams. I think Drake, I think they call that putting it in the bread basket.
Yeah.
I think he did that perfectly. The Panthers are on the board again, Drake, and this
are.
I mean, they're the away team. They're from Arno Road. You know better than most.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They've come in here and really shocked Whitthorne so far.
They certainly have. And, growing up, back when I went to Page, I unfortunately did not go to a lot of their games, but it's great to see that they're still doing so good.
Yeah, the Page Middle School Panthers here. We got an alumni, Drake Pugh here, alumni of Page Middle
Proud
School.
alumni.
And for the Page High School Patriots. And we are here witnessing the Panthers go up.
There it is.
14-0 over the Whitthorne Tigers here. 2 undefeated teams, and this one is getting spicy here. Whitthorne really hasn't had much of a challenge so far in their games that's this consistent.
I mean, this has definitely been a huge challenge for them tonight.
Yes, it has, and the game's far from over.
Oh,
but
yes.
Whitthorne has got to come up with something so at least they can go into halftime and really be confident and have something to hang their hat on that,
Absolutely.
hey, we're not out of this yet. Hey, guys. Hey, teammates, coaches, players, we're still in this game. They're a good team. We know they're a good team. We can do this.
Yeah. I mean, and they very well still could go home victorious tonight.
Yes, I 100% agree. Definitely.
Yeah, but like I said, being a proud alumni, it's so cool to come and see them do it again. And I remember going to almost every single home game for the Page High Patriots in high school, and I got to watch them face some pretty tough teams. But most of the time, they came out victorious. They went to the state championship 3 times. Unfortunately, they lost all 3 times, but still getting there was amazing.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Front Porch Sports Network, you may be able to say that I witnessed Landon Sechrist and Drake Pugh broadcast the game where the Page Panthers get it against the Whitthorne Tigers. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen, but we've seen some talented players on that side of the ball for Page, and tonight they're doing great. Looks like a pooch kick here for the Panthers, fielded by a Whitthorne returner. He's out right. He's out right. He looks like he's got green grass, and he's into plus territory, still down the sideline. And that's a positive sign for Whitthorne. They need that. It's a little pooch kick. Page is not going to kick it deep, and he takes the initiative on himself, takes it upon himself, and they're in plus territory now, Drake.
Yes, they are. I mean, and that was a fantastic play right there. Definitely got them back on the board.
Yep, kick returns, special teams, the third team out there can definitely flip the game. You know, in a game like this where your offense is not being successful so far and your defense has gotten scored on twice, maybe it might be that third team that comes in and gets you a score,
yeah,
gets you in position to score down the road.
But here we go. They're lining up for this next play. And let's see if Whitthorne can run this thing in.
Whitthorne has shown some aggressiveness through the pass game. It looks like Elijah Kerr is going to drop back again. Swing pass out to the left and eludes one defender, and he's slammed down by another. Looks like number 2, Jakari Owens on the reception. Not able to shake the Page defenders. Still, no, we haven't really seen a Whitthorne Tiger get loose and get past. They may get past one, but the second Panthers seemingly bringing them down every time. So
yeah.
far. And it looks like the Panthers are team tackling as well. You know, it's not just one to the ball; it's 4 or 5, and they're going to get the guy in the purple down. They're going to get him down.
Yeah, and I think that they got a good chance at it right here.
I agree.
And here they go, lining up for this next play.
Whitthorne second down, dropping back again is Elijah Kerr down the seam. Similar play to Page.
Oh
Panthers,
no!
And he drops it.
Oh no!
That was almost the same play that Page just scored on, and the Whitthorne Tigers were unable to connect. Quarterback and receiver couldn't have been better timing. Was not able to look it into the end zone. That's one he would want to have back.
Yeah.
That's got to be heartbreaking
yes,
as the receiver to have it, and you see your foot almost in the end zone, and all you got to do is take one step with the ball in, and you don't have the ball.
No, you don't. He was so close to it. He had it in the palm of his hand. He really did. So let's see what they can do here. Let's see if they can try this again.
So Whitthorne's at a third down here, and they really want something positive. I can imagine here not going great so far on the offensive end. Looking for another play up the middle. keeping it on the ground here. Looks like that will be enough for a first down, brought down by several Patriots. Excuse me, Panthers. Page Patriots,
Yo,
the high school team.
Close, though.
Excuse me.
Future Patriots, though. These are future
Patriots is one way to correct Drake. I appreciate the save there. Thank you. We always got to have some fun here.
Oh, absolutely.
Only on the Front Porch Sports Network, bringing you Columbia Central High School, Battle Creek High School, Mount Pleasant High School, and Spring Hill High School on Friday nights. But tonight, it's Whitthorne versus Page,
It's
Tuesday
Night Lights, baby.
That's what we're here for as we see the men in purple, Whitthorne, looking to attack the Panthers in plus territory now. Elijah Kerr is going to drop back for another shot, and he's taken down. Oh, and
wait, hold on.
He's escaped. Looks like the ball came out.
Was it intercepted?
Did the Page defensive lineman rip it out of Elijah Kerr's hands?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see if it was intercepted or what.
It looked like he was about to take off up the middle.
It did.
And the Page Panther, he just ripped it out. He just ripped it out. That's not what.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the field as well.
We've got an injury on the play. We hope he's okay. We're going to take a break here at the Front Porch Sports Network. We'll be right back.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic, 3 common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Murray County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams, from youth programs, middle schools, and high schools. We know football builds men that make a difference. Let's go.
Welcome back to Ridley Sports Complex here in Columbia, as the Whitthorne Tigers are hosting, technically as the home team, the Page Panthers from Williamson County. There was just an injury on the play. Looked like the Whitthorne Tiger was all right, was able to make it to the sideline. We hope he's okay. Here at the Front Porch Sports Network, this broadcast is brought to you by CPWS. I'm Landon Sechrist, along with Drake Pugh, running the boards for me, bringing you Tuesday Night Lights.
And here they are lining up for this next kick, really hoping that that Whitthorne can bring this thing in.
So Page here on offense still got 4 receivers wide. They've thrown several passes on the last couple of offensive plays, and looks like they're going to keep this one on the ground. The running back seems to lose his footing in the backfield. Doesn't look like a gain there. Whitthorne got a very good defensive play earlier in the quarter. The second quarter is waning away right now.
It is. We've only got about 17 seconds left.
I think the Tigers have got to go into halftime knowing that they're still in this game.
Oh, yeah.
And they can still hang around. This game is not over. The Page Panthers.
I think they're going to call it right here for halftime.
The Page Panthers have come in, and they're up 14-0 here on the Front Porch Sports Network. We are broadcasting Tuesday Night Lights, and this one right here is going to be special. 2 undefeated teams going to be back for a stellar second half. We are going to go to break. Thank you all for listening.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic, 3 common characteristics
Well, no, I got it working on here. Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment during halftime this evening, we have the Page Middle Panthers cheerleader team doing their halftime show routine. Under the direction of Alyssa Bates, please welcome the Page Middle Panthers cheer team.
How do you want to set it? They're not. Wait, what am I doing this for?
We'll just get the audio.
It's not. We're not gonna be able to hear it though.
It won't pick any of it up. Okay, that's all right. Then we'll just do no audio. Ladies and gentlemen, the Page Middle Panthers cheerleaders. And up next, we have the Whitthorne Tigers cheer team. Never mind, we do not have them. Up next, we have an interview with the parks manager here at Whitthorne, Mac Reagan. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy this interview from Mac Reagan, and enjoy these messages from our sponsors.
Tell us a little bit about what you do and the stakes tonight, Whitthorne Middle School versus Page Middle School.
I'm the Parks and Recreation Director. We're over Ridley Park and all of the city facilities that we have, roughly 21. We're really excited to have the two middle schools come and play. We look to add more school events. It brings out a big crowd. It introduces people to Ridley Park, which is one of the best sports complexes for its size, nationally. So we're really excited about this and happy to host.
And Whitthorne Middle School, obviously a local school, and then you get to bring in someone from Williamson County, such as Page, to see a nice facility like that. What does that mean to you?
Well, for one, it shows off what we offer. We're not just a sports complex to bring in, external tournaments. We're offering for our local youth, and that's the important thing. We always want to offer our local youth a chance to play on a highly competitive field and on a highly competitive surface. And it's great to have 2 undefeated teams here tonight.
And obviously one of the most popular things here at the Ridley Sports Complex is the Tennessee Mid-State Classic softball, as University of Tennessee always comes down and plays. How does that make you feel to have a small-scale game like this, but also a large-scale game like the University of Tennessee coming to play softball?
Well, that is truly an honor for a local Parks and Recreation Department. Very few in the nation host something to that level. You're talking about an SEC program. It's always top 5, just phenomenal. And when they come in and they share the experience and what we do for them, that's really important. That's the reason they came back this year and I offered Camp Carlin. They offered a camp here that helped generate NIL for their program. So we were very happy to host both of those events, as well as we are with our 5 to 6 national championships we have every year. So it's all the way from our local youth to the top of the food chain, when you think of the SEC. So it's an honor.
And we're looking forward to this game tonight. Thank you, Mr. Reagan, for sitting down and speaking with me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
A body in motion stays in motion until you feel that muscle tighten, that sharp pain you didn't expect, and suddenly you're stopped in your tracks. KRT helps you get back in action with all natural pain relief in just minutes. Don't get sidelined by muscle cramps. Stay in the game with KRT.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Welcome back to Ridley Sports Complex here in Columbia. Tuesday Night Lights, Whitthorne Middle School hosting Page Middle School, and the visiting Page Panthers are up 14-0. I'm Landon Sechrist, along with Drake Pugh here on the Front Porch Sports Network. This broadcast is brought to you by CPWS. Drake, what did you see there in the first half? I know you have some skin in this matchup.
I do, yeah. I definitely noticed, Page come out giving it their all. They definitely gave it their all tonight. They definitely got a lot of steam and a lot of fire in them. And, from what I can remember back I graduated from Page Middle about 9 years ago, 2016. So what I can remember, at the time, the head coach was a guy named Daniel Purvis, and he was my math teacher, as a matter of fact, in the 8th grade. Great guy. From what I remember, they were a very victorious team back then. Anytime they win, he'd come in and have us all sing "I'm Walking on Sunshine." So this definitely is reflecting that the coaches they have now are just as good as the coaches back then.
And it looks like, the visitors from Arno Road, Drake, you know, they're well prepared for a game. This is a matchup of two undefeated teams that came in to this game today. It's a neutral site game, which you don't see a lot at the middle school level, and they've come in as visitors, and they're really putting it to Whitthorne right now. Whitthorne needs a response here in this second half. They had a drop touchdown pass in the first half. They had a fumbled punt, a muff punt inside their own 10-yard line, which led to a paid score. So many things went wrong that could potentially swing and go right for the Tigers here in the second half. So look for the Tigers to really come out and look to get back into a rhythm, because we saw in flashes, Drake, sometimes they were really, really productive, and other times it was, I don't know if they really had a plan of what they were doing. Page is a really good team, and you can't make mistakes against a really good team.
No, you can't. And yes, Whitthorne definitely had a lot of good plays, or at least good attempts in the first half. And I don't think it's game over for them, at least not yet. They definitely have a good opportunity to come back. I hope during that halftime they had a good time of reflection and a good time of, just planning.
Yeah, it's very good that Whitthorne will be. Oh, it's an onside. It's an onside, Drake.
Yeah.
It was an onside attempt by Page. That is not something I don't think Whitthorne was expecting, but Whitthorne will be ready here in the second half. I know
that's a good start for them.
That wasn't a traditional kickoff.
No, that's a good start for them.
Yeah, that wasn't a traditional kickoff. So Page is on offense now. Page is on offense. They recovered that onside kick.
Yeah.
They were Drake, let's reflect on what just happened here. Page is up 14-0 in this ball game.
Yep.
There's two undefeated teams here. Whitthorne desperately wants the ball back to be able to score, and Page just came out and ran an onside kick, blew Whitthorne away.
Yeah.
Page is on offense now. They get a bonus possession. They weren't supposed to get the ball first in the second half.
Not at all. That's not a good start for Whitthorne. And looky here, he's already run it that far down. Not a great start for Whitthorne.
The very first drive of this game, the Page Panthers had about 2 to 3 consecutive runs that were all for first downs or really big gains, and that's another one right after an unexpected onside kick. Page was really pooching it to the second level or third level of the kick returners, and now Whitthorne's defense is back out there, and they weren't ready to go back out there. The offensive players were wanting to go and get a score and get back into this game, and now they're facing their own end zone. They got to defend it, Drake.
Yes, they do. They definitely got to defend it. And, like I told you earlier, speaking back on Page High, they're 3-time Tennessee State champion competitors.
Yep.
So, these guys are potential future state champion team players.
Yeah, these guys, obviously, if you know anything about middle school football, and especially middle school football here in Middle Tennessee, the culture around your feeder high school program. So you've got a Page Middle School, you got a Page High School, and you've got a Whitthorne, you got a Central. Those guys go to the big boy games. They go to the Friday nights. They know what it takes, and we're seeing that out of Page Middle School here. They're playing like what you said, Drake, the Page High School Patriots. They're going out there and they're playing at a very high level, no mistakes, and they're going out here trying to win the game.
When I could still remember one night at Page when we won, jokingly we said we won 3 times in one night.
Yeah.
And that was when the ref called 2 of the touchdowns, and on the third they finally gave it to us, and it was right as the clock was at 5 seconds.
And the Panthers are here as the quarterback drops back for another pass, and that one's completed.
Oh, wow.
The Page Middle School quarterback is dotting with his receivers. He's got that connection, and he's hit a couple. That looked like a skinny post. He's hit a seam down the middle. He's hit a little tight end slip, some runs, some receivers out of the backfield. He's got a really high completion percentage, it looks like, right now.
Absolutely.
And he's really testing that Whitthorne defense. They really don't know how to respond. They've got consecutive passes against them. They haven't shown that much success against the run game. They've shown some success. Now they got to keep Page out of the end zone, Drake.
Yes, they do. And that's definitely going to be a challenge because Page is, like I said earlier, they are putting up one heck of a fight.
He got the quick sweep to the right end, and that running back for Page, Drake, he's still running aggressive. He's trying to run through the people in purple.
Yes, he's trying to plow straight through them.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive, just quick toss to the right, short side of the field, but he got upfield very quick. He got upfield.
Yes, he did. Wow. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. They very well could score another touchdown right here.
Yeah, the Panthers, they are in scoring position with Whitthorne really back on their heels here as the defense. Looks like it was
there's a flag.
There's a flag. I believe this is maybe the first flag of the game.
Might be. Yeah, I believe so. I don't think we've gotten any.
I don't want to misspeak, but we haven't had many stoppages tonight.
No, we really haven't. I'm pretty sure this is the first one.
Looks like the Panthers will take a slight walk back there after the penalty. Looked like maybe an illegal motion or false start. They'll go back a couple yards, but they're still in scoring position. Whitthorne needs the stop right here if they want to stay in this game. It'll be a little bit harder. They won't be out of it if Page gets a score here, but it'd be great if the purple can stop the white right here.
Yes, I agree. This is something they certainly need.
So the Panthers have got 3 receivers to the right. One is going in motion as an up back. Looks like he's a wing that could go out for a pass. And they hand it to the running back, and he's still running physically. Gets some yards, but not enough for the first down. They've got a variety of different plays that they've been running, and Whitthorne, I can't say it enough, they need a stop to stay in this game. I'm just going to put it frankly.
They really do.
Obviously haven't lost until this point of the season, haven't really been in this position in this late of a game with a team of this caliber like this. Every position, every situation is unique, but this is a one where they need to find themselves on the better side and come out winning in this possession, keeping Page out of the end zone right here.
Absolutely. They got to keep him out of the end zone if they want a chance at this game.
Looks like a diverted handoff. It was a trick.
Touchdown.
They thought he was going left, and he came up under him, and he went and found the front pylon, just strolled into the end zone, and it looks like the Panthers are in the driver's seat here, Drake. I don't know if many on the Whitthorne side expected them to come in. Visitors from Williamson County, obviously an undefeated team, coming down on our road, making the trek to the southwest side of Columbia, and they've come in here, and potentially after this field goal, they're up 21-0 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, this is definitely not what we want for Whitthorne. Definitely not. And that's the extra point right there.
The extra point is good, and the Page Panthers are up 21-0 here. Not much has gone right for Whitthorne tonight, and things have gotten worse. They're down 3 scores now.
We got just a little over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. There's still time. There's definitely still time, but they're really going to have to make a comeback.
They've got to string together some plays, and as they try and get a game plan here, Drake, I want to shout out our sponsors. They're in the top right of this broadcast if you're watching us on the Front Porch Sports Network, available on a variety of platforms. I'm Landon Sechrist, along with Drake Pugh on the boards tonight, bringing you Tuesday Night Football. Our sponsors are rolling up there in the top corner. We are so thankful for them on the Front Porch Sports Network. And if you would like to partner with us, please reach out to us. Please reach out to us.
Absolutely, and we are thankful for each and every one of our sponsors. Thank all of you. It's folks like you that make nights like tonight possible.
Tuesday night lights, untraditional. Thursday night football is really what you get in middle school, but we've got Tuesday night under the lights at a neutral site in middle school. How many times has this happened, Drake? How many times?
Not many that I know of. I mean, definitely not many. I mean, you hear about it, like we said earlier, in the NFL all the time, or the SEC, but not in middle school football.
And we've got a great crowd from both sides. We got both sets of cheerleaders. We got the Whitthorne band, and we've got an aggressive Page team, and they go with another interesting kick. It looks like it was a.
And as you can tell, folks, I was not prepared for that.
Looked like, ladies and gentlemen, it looked like they were going with a quick kick, onside kick. That's 2 in a row.
And there's a flag on the.
They went with a little quick kick. They didn't go out with the full kickoff team. Got quick, and it didn't go. It looked like it didn't go 10 yards. So, Whitthorne will take over on offense. That's the penalty. That would have been 2 successful onside kicks in a row for Page, and that would have been just a morale killer for the Whitthorne Tigers if they were successful with that. Thankfully, the purple are on offense, looking for a score here. They need to find the end zone.
Yes, they do.
Another run to the outside.
Oh, wow.
And there's a flag. I see Laundry coming in from the secondary. That was a very hefty flag. We'll see what the call is. Very, very positive play by Darius Booker right there, running the ball. But looks like there's Laundry on the field, so it will come back. Looks like a block in the back on Whitthorne, so they'll take some steps back.
Definitely not what we wanted. But he was running real good.
He was, but trying to get to that sideline, it looked like one of his blockers just had one of the Page Panthers just up against him.
Yeah.
Just up against him, pushing him in the back. Sometimes those plays can go either way, but it didn't go the Tigers' way that time, and they're faced with a hefty set of chains in front of them. Whitthorne continues to keep it on the ground. Not fully brought down Jakari Owens, but he is stopped by the Panthers.
He got pushed back a little, too.
Yep.
We got a 2nd and 4th.
It's about 2nd and 14 or so. I'd probably say that's a 1-yard gain. Still a hefty way to go as the clock ticks in this third quarter. Whitthorne needs something positive. We've seen the arm sometimes. I think Whitthorne may have to put it in the air if they want to really chip away at this lead with the time left. They may have to put it in the air. And they do. Elijah Kerr will drop back. He's looking for a receiver. And it's deflected by the Page cornerback. That was a shot that they probably needed to take going to the end zone. If that's successful, that's a great way to get back into the game with a very huge gain. But it was unsuccessful. Great defense by the Panthers. They're ready. They've really had an answer for everything Whitthorne has done so far.
They really have. I mean, they've been giving it their all tonight.
Whitthorne really needs something right now that's positive in order to stay in this game.
They need a miracle, sure.
They've got basically a set of chains and a half, about 14 yards for a first down. It's third down. They really need to get across that second marker right now. What will the Tigers come up with to stay in this game? Elijah Kerr will drop back and pump fake, and he skies one.
Ooh.
Looks like that. He had 2 defenders on him. The Whitthorne receiver tried to go up, and he had 2 defenders on him, was not able to reel that in. Very, very crucial play right there. They took another shot down deep.
As you can tell, the crowd is not happy.
Yeah, there are
They're
some
getting hostile.
There are some fans that are very, very into this game, and rightfully so. 2 undefeated teams at the middle school level.
It's a big game for both teams tonight.
Powerhouses from Williamson County and Murray County facing off here at the Ridley Sports Complex in Columbia. We've got a great crowd here tonight. Fans from everywhere. And they're looking at this, and they just saw the Page Panthers make a great play. This third quarter is ticking away, and the Tigers are going to punt, and the punter muffs the handoff. It goes through his hands, and more is going wrong for the Tigers.
Yes.
The mistakes are adding up, and unfortunately, in a game of this magnitude, that cannot work in your favor.
I mean, and time is running out. We got 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in this quarter, and then they got 1 quarter to go.
And judging by the way that the Panthers have played so far in this game, they're going to try and score within the first 2 plays of this series. Now that a turnover or a mistake has happened by Whitthorne, they're going to be aggressive because they know that Whitthorne is still reflecting on what has occurred in the past couple of plays. Obviously, nobody wants the punter to have the ball go through his hands. It's just a mistake that cannot happen, and Page is going to try and be aggressive yet again. And the quarterback is dropping out, does a little quick out. A completed pass to the right. Page is still throwing the ball, Drake. They're still throwing.
They really are.
They're still gunslinging. It looks like the quarterback, I think, with the way he's been throwing the ball tonight, no interceptions, no mistakes, really. Well, one interception on a jump ball, but he's been really spreading the ball around.
Yes, he has. He really has. Like we were saying, these Page, they're a good team. They really are.
Page is probably going to take as much time off of the clock as they possibly can. Take their precious time with these plays as the game enters the fourth quarter. We've got about a minute and change left as the Panthers are still on offense here, and the Whitthorne Tigers get a successful defensive stop right there on the play. Reception by the Page receiver didn't really get a whole bunch of yards.
No, they really didn't. And we got just a little over a minute left in this quarter.
Then it'll be fourth quarter time, and Whitthorne needs something to go their way at this point.
They really do. And it's certainly been a quick game, I'll tell you that.
There haven't been many stoppages, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been exactly 1 hour since kickoff, and we're already almost done.
So the Panthers will line up again. They've got 4 receivers wide out. I think they call this the spread, Drake. It looks like they're about to spread it around. We'll see what the play call is. Last time they hit a seam down the middle. We'll see what he goes with this time. He's skying it. He's skying it. That's a ball that was in the air for a long time. It's a jump ball. Looks like it's an interception by Whitthorne. Drake, that might be the play that the Tigers need.
That's exactly what we need.
What an interception by Kingsley Duncan. That'll be Whitthorne Tigers' first down.
Looks like it was Kingsley Duncan going on.
What's his number?
Number 11.
Wow.
Getting that play that looks like the Whitthorne Tigers needed. Absolutely. Defensive play, jump ball, that ball was in the air. Sometimes you can lose those balls in the lights, looking up for it, and he comes down with it. Whitthorne needed that.
Yes, they did. They certainly needed that.
Now they've got less than 30 seconds left in this third quarter here.
If they want any kind of chance, they're really going to have to give it their all.
They're going to have to be probably more aggressive than they usually are. With a 21-point deficit headed into one more quarter of the game, they've got to string something together here. Oh, looks like a breakaway potentially. It's brought down by a host of Patriots.
He made it a good ways, though.
Booker with a fantastic run.
The Whitthorne Tigers will try and get one more playoff here in the third quarter as time is ticking away. And they were able to just get it off, barely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the fourth quarter here at Ridley Sports Complex in Columbia, and the Page Panthers are winning over the Whitthorne Tigers 21-0. Here on the Front Porch Sports Network, I'm Landon Sechrist. Drake Pugh is running the boards, and we will be back.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today.
Welcome back to the Ridley Sports Complex here on the Front Porch Sports Network. This is a broadcast brought to you by CPWS. Whitthorne has the ball here in the fourth quarter. They need a score.
They do need to score.
Down 21-0 to the visiting Page Panthers. They've come in here, the Panthers have, down from Arno Road, out here off Trotwood Avenue to Ridley Park, and it looks like they're in the makings
of winning it,
of making a statement here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say a win yet, but a statement has been made so far that we're undefeated just as the Whitthorne Tigers are, and we're here to play. There's still a quarter left, but they've been ready so far as Elijah Kerr looks to air one out. Looks to air one out. Oh, and it's caught. It's caught. Getting down the sideline.
Wow.
Looks like a Darius Booker. What a catch.
What a catch. Absolutely.
Excuse me, not number 7. Number 1, Gage Gidcombe on the reception. Now that's a play that can get him back in and on the board.
That's definitely what we needed.
What a throw by Elijah Kerr. What a reception there.
What a run.
Tiptoeing down the sideline, getting some extra yards, getting the crowd involved that hasn't really been engaged so far because there hasn't been many positive plays for the Whitthorne side, but that was one, and now they're cheering.
And to answer your question, Jaden, from way earlier, the teams are Whitthorne Middle and Page Middle. Whitthorne Tigers and Page Panthers.
Elijah Kerr will sky it again, and it looked like it was deflected at the line. It was deflected at the line. Elijah Kerr is going to have to spread it out through the air, and that one was almost disaster. Tip balls sometimes result in interceptions. Thankfully, that one did not for the Whitthorne side.
Certainly close, though. At a first glance, I thought it was an interception.
So it's 2nd and 10 for the Tigers here.
And, folks, the band plays on.
They will play on. They're still behind their Tigers here, Drake. They're not done yet.
No.
The Tigers aren't done yet. The fans aren't done yet. They're ready to rally around the squad here. Jakari Owens with the carry. Trying to keep it on the ground for the Tigers. They need points, and they need points passed.
They need it. They really do.
Whitthorne here, it's 3rd down. They're going to have to come up with a play, maybe come up with 2 plays, because at this point they might have to go for it on 4th down. Let's see what they drop here on this 3rd down play. Elijah Kerr will drop back, and it goes through the receiver's hands. They've got one more down. They've got one more down before Page will have to take over. Ball went straight through Will Davis's hands. He had green grass in front of him for the 1st down yard marker, and he wasn't successful. It's 4th down for the Whitthorne Tigers. The people in purple here at the Ridley Sports Complex in Columbia, they traveled for this game too, Drake.
They did. They really did.
Not playing in traditional Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Obviously, they're not accustomed to the field, the yard markers, the way it feels, the cuts, things like that.
This is a different ball game for them, literally.
It may have an impact at this point in the game. I think it has so far. Elijah Kerr throws an interception. And it's returned. That will be a pick 6, and the Page Patriots. Number 44 for Page. Number 44 with the interception. Trent DeSaunders put his hands up like he was TJ Watt and came down with the interception as a linebacker off the edge, and he took it to the house. And the Page Panthers are about to take it home to the house to Arno Road if they keep that up, Drake.
Absolutely. They certainly are.
That was an acrobatic play.
That was an acrobatic
to grab it out of the air, come down with it, and take it all the way to the end zone.
Unheard of, I'll tell you that.
I'm not sure anyone was expecting this result, was what we're getting so far here.
No, not at all. I would have thought it'd been more of a fight.
Pending this PAT.
And it's good.
The PAT has the Page Panthers up 28-0.
In the 4th quarter with a little over 6 minutes left.
The Whitthorne Tigers are scoreless so far. This is not what was expected here on the Front Porch Sports Network. Whitthorne, one of the best area middle school teams in Murray County, has ran it for the past couple of years. Most things have gone through Whitthorne.
Now, have they played Page before?
I'm not sure of that, but this season I know both teams undefeated coming into this game. Both teams not tested at the caliber of another undefeated team up until this point. And we're seeing what the result is right now. Page has come here to play. We've talked numerous times on this broadcast about the fact that these teams are feeder schools for some of the bigger premier programs, well-known programs here in the Middle Tennessee area. We'll see some future stars in this game from Columbia Central.
And from Page Middle.
And from Page High School in the future.
Yeah, it'll be Columbia Central and Page High.
We'll see some of these athletes that are starring on the field, and we see the culture that the Page Panthers have. Now, they've gone for 2 onside kicks the last 2 times they've kicked. I'm not sure, now that they're up 28-0, they'll do it again, but I'm not going to say they won't. Looks like a little pooch kick, but it's fielded regularly by the Whitthorne side. Now, it's waning the score possibility, but if you're Whitthorne, you still want to get on the board. You still want to have something to hang your hat on. You still got fans here in the stands and cheerleaders here at the Ridley Sports Complex in Columbia that came here to see you. There's still something to play for, although the scoreboard may not say so.
I mean, you know, and many of these players here have got their parents, grandparents, siblings, friends all here tonight to see them off. I mean, you got somebody here regardless.
Yes, although the scoreboard may not be in Whitthorne's favor, they're still going to come out here and try and score right here. I can guarantee you that.
Absolutely. And, you know, I hope that they can at least get one score done tonight.
Elijah Kerr will sky it again. And that's an interception.
Oh,
the Page cornerback has green grass in front of him. Elijah Kerr will try and stop him towards the end zone, and that's 2 pick sixes in a row for Elijah Kerr. That's a nightmare, Drake Pugh.
That is definitely a nightmare. Oh, my gosh.
2 pick sixes in a row, and the Page Panthers are up 34-0 here in Southwest Columbia. My goodness.
That was worst case scenario right there.
Wow. The secondary really making a play for Page Middle School right there. Securing it, eluding the quarterback who tried to sack and make up for his mistake. And he said, no, I'm going to the end zone. Drake, pinning this PAT, it was actually blocked by Whitthorne there, so no PAT. It's 34-0.
Yeah, this is not good.
Whitthorne really has not handled things well today.
And I think I just overheard that they are going to be running the clock now.
35-point leads usually lead to running clocks in football games, ladies and gentlemen. So I believe, although it is 34, we may be experiencing a running clock here. So this game may end quicker than expected. The Page Panthers have come in here, I will repeat, have come in here and really shocked Whitthorne and the Whitthorne faithful that have been supporting their undefeated team, supporting the Murray County, best team in Murray County so far, one of the better teams in the area.
Absolutely. Definitely unexpected.
Definitely unexpected. We've got so many fans in the stands here, the wonderful venue here at Ridley, and the Page faithful. They're here. They made the drive down 65, Drake, and they are here. They're cheering. They're very happy right now. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, my gosh, yes. And I don't blame them. And I'm happy for them. I'm sad for Whitthorne, but, you know, this is good for Page to do this.
And it's not a situation where things are over for Whitthorne. There's still optimism. There's still games to play. You've got games against local rivals coming up, Mount Pleasant, Battle Creek, among others. There's still opportunity to play. There's still championships on the line.
Absolutely.
This can just be a bump in the road. You're playing a good team. You're playing a very good team. You got to chalk it up. Go back to the drawing board and be ready to play another down. This is the Front Porch Sports Network. I'm Landon Seacrest, bringing this to you with Drake Pugh by my side. Tuesday Night Lights here in the fourth quarter at Ridley. Drake, we're having a ball tonight, aren't we?
Yes, we are. It's certainly been fun. Even though it may not have been what we hoped for Whitthorne, still been a great time broadcasting this game.
It's a wonderful environment out here. The sun has set. It's completely black. We're under the lights here. Great field.
The band is playing. I mean, it's great. And, you know, like Landon said earlier, I am an alumni of Page, so this is certainly, you know, nostalgic for me in a way to get to see them play again.
And Whitthorne is going to go on offense yet again. As I said on their last drive, they're still going to try and score. There's still things to play for. You've got people here supporting you. This is not something to quit over. This is not something to hang your head over.
No.
Page has proven they are a really good team tonight.
Well, and Whitthorne, you know, earlier they had that incredible interception.
Yes.
Earlier. I mean, that's still something to celebrate.
There are flashes that can be hung on, hang your hat on, and
Absolutely.
you can reflect on those positive moments and correct the mistakes. And they still have some minutes to change that in this game and really go into their next games and the rest of the season that they can speak positively of their game against Page. They don't have to look at the negatives.
No, not at all. Definitely need to look at the positives here because, like you said, they've still got a full season ahead of them. And, oh, wow.
Looks like Jakari Owens was stopped in the backfield again tonight by that feisty Page defense. They've really been, I guess, Steel Curtain-esque, Philadelphia Eagles-esque. They've been flying around.
As they say in railroad terminology, coal, water, fire, steam.
They've got that Alabama prime Saban defense. No,
yes, they do.
No points on the board allowed tonight. I'm sure they're trying to hold the 0 on the board for the people in purple tonight. They're not going to allow a score.
And speaking of Saban, you know, Alabama's their second season without Saban, and they had a win this past weekend, didn't they?
Yes,
if I'm
they
not
did.
mistaken.
Yes, they did. They won 73-0 in their matchup.
That's an incredible win right there.
Yes.
I know it was a very rough loss for them last week against Florida State.
Yes, there are ways you can bounce back, as Whitthorne still can in this game and for the season to come. This is not something that will harp on them for too long.
No.
There's still games to play.
Absolutely.
Whitthorne is going to continue to line up here on offense. Oh, it looks like they've drawn the Patriots offside. Looks like they'll take a walk forward there.
Uh-oh.
Offsides on the Page Panthers.
They're getting a little too feisty now.
Yeah. They're a little bit too ready to fire off the ball
yes,
here.
they are.
Hey, I want to take this opportunity to keep shouting out our sponsors. In the top right corner of our broadcast, been there all night. We'll continue to be there here on the Front Porch Sports Network. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We're bringing you Tuesday night lights here. Friday night lights will come.
We got 4 incredible games coming up this Friday.
Yes, only on the Front Porch Sports Network. Whitthorne still trying to cut into it right here.
And they've got just a little under 2 minutes left.
I think the biggest thing right now is they're going to try and get a score.
Yeah.
They're going to try and get a score. And Page is going to try and keep the goose egg. So we've still got something at stake here. There's still pride on the line.
Absolutely.
And the band is still playing, as you said, Drake.
Yeah.
They haven't stopped.
As the old song goes, and the band played on. Got about less than a minute and a half in the game.
And it appeared to be a fumbled snap right there for Whitthorne. Recovered by Whitthorne.
Well, at least they recovered it.
It'll be third down with just over a minute to go.
Good job, y'all. Good to see you. See you.
Take care. So 3rd and 11 with a minute left in the game. Takes the snap.
Jakari Owens out to the left. He's eluded a Page defender, and he's brought down at about the 36-yard line in scoring position. We've got 50 seconds left.
We could just get one touchdown. That would be incredible.
50 seconds left.
And the clock is still running. Now we're at less than 40. If we could just get one touchdown, that would be awesome.
The Whitthorne Tigers look like they're going to let the clock run out here.
Oh, they're calling a timeout? Looks like we got a timeout, folks. Or a penalty.
Oh, it's a penalty. I don't remember seeing a flag on that
I didn't see a flag go
play,
down.
but the refs are signaling penalty, so the Whitthorne Tigers are taking a walk back, and the clock is still rolling. We've got under 20 seconds left here. It looks like there might be time for one more play here. What will the last play of this game be? Elijah Kerr will just take it and run it. He's going to the sideline. He's found the left sideline. Can he get out of bounds and run the clock out? And time expires. The Page Panthers
are victorious.
Have come into Ridley Park in Southwest Columbia, and they have defeated the Whitthorne Tigers 34-0 here on the Front Porch Sports Network. I'm Landon Sechrist, along with Drake Pugh, who was with me all night. Drake, what are your thoughts?
I mean, incredible game from Page. I mean, they really, really gave it their all. And Whitthorne, like I said, this may be a tough loss for them, but it's not over. It's not over. They got a full season ahead of them. This is their first loss of the season. So they definitely should still be optimistic. Page is definitely a tough team.
Yes, I agree.
They got a lot of steam in them.
I agree. I want to say the quarterback for Page played great tonight. I believe he's Carson Cobb, number 6. He played a great game tonight.
He certainly
did. He was a
did.
large reason why the Page Panthers came in and they won this game. Battle of the undefeateds. The Whitthorne Tigers are undefeated no longer. The Page Panthers
remain undefeated.
Drake, I think we're going to get out of here.
Yes, sir, we are.
This is Landon Sechrist on the call. Drake Pugh has been with me all night, Tuesday Night Lights, here on the Front Porch Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and watching our broadcast live.